Okay, so first of all, this is 2 kilo beef with bones, 1 kilo onion finely chopped, half a kilo to 600 grams around tomatoes. I have blended it. If you wish to cut it into cubes, fine, up to you. Oil, I will show you when we start cooking. 4 to 5 green chilies. Again, it's up to you how strong you want. Salt to taste. 1.5 spoon of black pepper, and dhania or coriander for garnishing. So let's start. This is around 7 tablespoons of oil. Okay. With this, we don't really use a lot of oil, but you don't want the onion to burn either. Just cover the bottom of the pot with oil, and then as soon as it's hot, we put the onion in. Mix it nicely. Break the joint pieces which are not separated. Separate them nicely. Make sure that the oil gets on each and every part of the onion. This we're doing on a high heat initially. Okay. Just remember, the onion, we don't want to fry it into golden color or crispy. We want to actually braise it to very soft and dark pink color, or rather light brown color. So we're going to, on high heat, we will cover this. Why am I covering it? Because whatever water gets evaporated, it sits on the lid, and then we can throw that water back into, because we want to make it soft. So this is onion's natural water that comes out. Okay, it's been around 3 to, this is the water I'm talking about. You put it back into the pot. It's been around 3 to 4 minutes now. One more time, we just turn it upside down and see if it doesn't burn at the bottom, because our flame is on high. Not on high as in on dry, but the flame is high. Okay, so let's close it again and leave it for a Okay, it's been around 5 minutes now, 5 to 7 minutes. You can see the color is turning pink, and at this stage we will reduce the heat to medium and close it again. It's very important to check at least 2 minutes, because we don't want the onion to burn, and we don't want the onion to go crispy. Okay, it's been another 10 minutes since we checked last night. I have checked it in between as well a couple of times. So you can see it's gone down in size also. It's nicely getting soft, and also giving some oil. Okay, this is the only oil that we have put in initially. We don't need, because remember, the meat also gives you oil, the beef rather. So let's not make it too oily. You can see it's turning a bit pink. Okay, it's been now 15 minutes since we started. We are on medium heat now. You can see that oil that we put in was enough because it's starting to braise. So keep on checking every 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Try and mash the onion so that it gets softer and softer. Okay, it's been now around 45 minutes for this onion, and I think we are ready for the next step. Now we don't want this, you can see it's starting to caramelize. We don't want to get into that. Now you would ask me why the onion has to be this way and why not the golden crispy or bristo as they call it. Well, I've tried this dish with that kind of onion, and believe me, it doesn't give you enough gravy for the dish. So onion done this way gives you a lot more gravy. That's my logic behind it. I don't know what you guys think, but this is how I prefer it to be done. So it's been 45 minutes. Our onion is now ready. We put in our beef. Along with that, we have our tomatoes go in. Then the chopped green chilies. Along with that, the salt. Okay, it's up to you how much salt you're gonna put in here. For me, it's like hoinet, just throw in, you know. Taste it again afterwards. If you need more, we'll put in more. So once again, you at this stage, I wouldn't say how long you must cook this for, because every region, every country has different kind of meat, beef. So the beef that we get here is Pakistani beef, which is very tough to cook. So what I do, this is totally optional, what I do is almost a 3/4 of teaspoon of bicarbonate soda, and I put it in just so that it just cook quicker. So it's totally optional. If you feel that way, your meat is not cooking, so you can add that to your meat as well. Now we're going to mix this nicely. Okay, the idea here is not to add any water, because really the water makes the food tasteless. If you don't have a choice, then at the later stage when you see that the meat is not done but it's burning at the bottom, so use boiling water. Don't use cold water, please, because it actually brings the boiling point down and it starts over again, and that's when you can go wrong with your recipe. So if you do need to, now at this stage we close this, mix nicely, close this, and on a high heat, I think it will take another 45 minutes for me to finish this, okay, until the meat is completely done, soft. So let's close it, keep it, and wait for another 45 minutes. Okay, it's been exactly 45 minutes. You can see the water that was generated by onions and tomatoes and salt has reduced. So let's see if my meat is done or not yet. No, it's not done. So even after 45 minutes, as I said, this meat is very tough. So now I'm forced to throw in some water, although I would have been happy if I had to avoid water, throwing in water, but I'm going to put in some water, boiling water. So you see it continues boiling. I'll then close it again and leave it till whatever time it gets done. Okay, I think my meat is done now, so I'm going to switch off the stove and sprinkle some nice dhania over it. And then let's close it tight for a few minutes. Okay, it's done now. Let's give it a good shake, or what do you call it? Stir. And dish it. If you feel you want more coriander, more dhania over it, you can still garnish it with it. If not, then we have put a lot inside actually. So this should be fine. And we're waiting for our special guest to arrive. Okay, there she is. She has already arrived. There we go. And she's coughing. There we go. Squeeze some lemon over it and enjoy it. Okay, since our special guest has arrived, okay, and we have this liquor roti, homemade, okay, and going to dish. This is just bonus scene for you guys, eh? Normally we don't show Saima because nowadays we are starting to charge to show Saima. Okay, so there we go. Squeeze a bit of lemon over it and enjoy it. Don't forget to let me know how it came, what do you think, any question, any criticism, positive criticism, let me know, and bye until the next one. Thank you.